Last week I had a discussion with somebody about getting paid what you're worth. She'd not long started a cleaning business, and she was undercharging for what she was doing and not really making any money. Now, it's quite common for people who've never been in business before to undercharge for what they do. I know I've done it. So I told her a story about value in what she's doing. And the cool thing is that once she got to grips with this, she realised she's going to have to start bumping up her prices to make what she's doing more profitable. In fact, profitable, full stop. And the story I told her was like this. There was a guy who worked at an engineering company, he'd been there for years, and he was the guy who kept the plant running. And they made him redundant. And he wasn't happy about this. And not long later, the machine stopped working. And the guys on the shop floor said, well, the only guy who knows how to fix this and make it work is the one you made redundant. So they phoned him up and said, okay, can you come and fix this machine? He asked some questions about what was going on. And he says, yes, I can do it. It's going to cost you $2,000. I said, fine, it's costing us a bunch of money. It's not working. So he went down, took a look, got a hammer out of a tool bag, felt around in the machine, hit the machine once with the hammer, and it started working. The following day, he sent them an invoice for $2,000. And the managing director of the company says, that's an awful lot of money for hitting the machine with a hammer. I want you to send me a breakdown of this, the job. So he sent them a breakdown of the invoice. And it read something like this: fee for hitting the machine, $10. Fee for knowing where to hit the machine, $1,990. You see, the money wasn't in the work itself and the time that it took. The value was in the knowledge and expertise that this guy had. And without it, it was costing him a ton of money because the machines weren't working. Now, when you are in business, you are providing expertise, you are providing skill, and people pay for expertise and skill. But when you start out, it's easy to underappreciate the value that you bring and therefore undercharge. So if this is you, I would urge you to have a think about the value that you bring and ask yourself whether you're getting paid what you are actually worth in terms of that value that you're bringing to your clients and your customers. Because if you're not getting paid what you're worth, then you might as well just go and get another job or get a job. But it's worth thinking about. This is an important exercise to do and to think about, am I getting paid what I'm worth? Am I just providing services cheap, or am I providing services which provide value for which I am getting paid value? And this is an important question to ask. It's an important exercise to go through, particularly for startups. In my friend's case, last week, she is going to put her prices up to provide better value for her. She's also putting her prices up to price out the cheapy customers that she doesn't want, the price shoppers from hell, as my friend Gary would have said. But she's also making sure that she's earning what she believes she's worth. And it's not necessarily about the time it takes to do her job, it's about the value and the expertise that she brings into it. People aren't paying for your time when you provide services, they're usually paying for your expertise, and expertise has a price.